but we had our problems like everybody, and in the end we kind of broke up, but we were still seeing each other and still kissing and confusing each other. You know, there's never a happy ending to this story, but so anyway, I think she got fed up of this, and she moved to Barcelona to do some teaching. And I wanted to write her a song about how I'd miss her, but for it not to turn into some cheesy Celine Dion sort of "I'll miss you so much" kind of ballad with smoke machines and stuff. Although, look, I've got time for all that, you know. But so that was the idea behind part one, and I never thought there'd be a part two to this song. I don't usually write sequels to songs. That would be pretty shit. But I woke up one morning to an email saying that she'd met a new man. She'd met a really handsome. She didn't say a handsome Spanish man, but it turns out he was pretty handsome. So I woke up to this email, and suddenly, being an idiot that I am, realised that I was madly in love with her, and shit, everything was too late. So I sort of sat around and moped around in my pants, eating cereal all day and feeling sorry for myself. And I went out with a friend of mine that night, and we got hammered. And I all night was just complaining to him about how unfair everything was. And at the end of the night, he said, "Look, man, two options. You either get on with it and move on, or option B, you go and win her back." You know, so being steaming drunk, I thought option B sounded a lot more fun. There's the challenge in moving on. That's boring. Winning her back. All right, so I went home, and I got on the internet, and I booked a flight, to Barcelona. And to be honest, it's too fucking easy to book a flight at 2 in the morning. You know what I mean? Like, who else apart from drunk ex-boyfriends is booking flights at 2 a.m? So anyway, I went out there a couple of days later and surprised her at work, and thought it was going to be some sort of like Hugh Grant rom-com moment where she's like, "Oh, he made such an effort, he paid £50 to get on a flight. Oh, amazing, what a guy." Turns out she didn't, and we had dinner, and she was very sweet about it, but she was kind of like, "Look, I've met this dude, and it's not going to happen." So brilliantly, when I was drunk, I'd booked myself 3 days in Barcelona. Hadn't really thought it through, so did some sightseeing, saw some architecture, cried a bit, and came home. It was shit, it was really horrible. But I wrote this part two on a napkin in a pub in Barcelona when I was feeling miserable. So listen, sorry about the story again, but this is Anti-Love Song Part 1 and 2, and it goes something like this. Well, this is not just another song about when somebody leaves. I'm not gonna start banging on about not being able to breathe without you, 'cause we don't inhale love, and if we did, then I'd be asthmatic, or at least allergic to dust. I'm not gonna sing about your suitcase or your taxi outside, 'cause every mug in a coffee shop has sung it 800 times, and I won't feed you these recycled lines, but I'll miss you. I'm not gonna sit up through long, lonely nights, crying into ice cream and smelling your tights. Sorry, there are some horrible, horrible lines in this song. I forgot to warn you about that, sorry. 'Cause you're crap at keeping in touch, yeah, I know what you're like, but I'll miss you. No, it's not like in the movies when somebody leaves. I'm not gonna make a mad dash to the airport and get down on my knees, 'cause they're much more security conscious since 9/11, and I wouldn't even make it to the gate without a valid ticket, and that would just be a massive waste of money. And I'm not gonna talk about some never-ending love, one that seas can't divide and words can't describe the stuff dreams are made of, 'cause we're both still young, and we've got to do loads more stuff, but I'll miss you. I won't walk down to the seafront with my iPod on, looking all grumpy, kicking pebbles along. 'Cause this ain't Titanic, and I fucking hate Celine Dion. But I'll miss you. So that's part one. Thanks very much, thank you. So yeah, if part one sounded like a little bit smug, part two certainly doesn't. Sitting in an Irish bar in the middle of Barcelona. The Guinness is disgusting, I have another bottle of Corona. I've come all this way, but I still don't think that I've shown her exactly what she's done to my heart. Dutch courage, until I feel like Jack Bauer. But if it works so well, why isn't Holland a superpower? I see nothing brave in getting drunk just to sour the sweetness of a broken heart. I've drunk so much coffee, my eyes have started to twitch. And eaten so much tapas that it's made me feel sick. She's got a new Spanish boyfriend, probably with a massive dictionary in English. So they understand each other better. Sorry. Don't encourage it, it's not good. You see, I spent all my money to feel anything but regret. Spent 2 days in Catalonia that I would sooner forget. And I cried at the airport into a stale jamon baguette. It's not my idea of a good time. It's almost over, I promise. You know, everybody's told me, at least I've done all I can do. It makes me feel no better, 'cause I don't believe it's true. I could take a sniper rifle onto a Spanish boyfriend, true. And that's about it. Thank you very much for listening.